Pamela Morales. I think you're wondering, who is Martin Luther King Jr.? Well, here is the story of him. There was a new president of the United States of America. He made a few rules of the law, but this one was not really part of the law. This law said black and whites could not be together. Right after that, some policemen came and arrested the blacks and put them somewhere else, much farther from the whites. And so, the white actually had power to tell the blacks what to do. And so, Martin Luther King was born. He was born on January 16th. He was 15 years old. He graduated from high school. I know what you're thinking. That younger age of 15 years old that he graduated, he must be graduated from 19 or 18. But he kept on studying, practicing, and he got out. He graduated. And if you kept on doing that, you would be just like him. Until he still heard about the law. He still did not accept it. So he had to put a stop to it. He told the speech in front of the United States of America. It was on TV too, on the news. After that, many of the whites did not like it, but all of the blacks did. But the whites decided to put him in jail. He called the Washington president in D.C. And so he said, okay. He told his another speech. After that, some of the whites actually liked it, but someone bombed his house with his family inside. And so, but luckily, his family survived. He had a great relief. A man shouted out, if they want violence, we'll give them violence. But Martin Luther King Jr. did not want violence. He said, let's do violence without violence. He told one more speech. After that, there was policemen and firefighters, only whites on this side, and the blacks were on this one side. The blacks were shouting out, freedom, freedom, let there be freedom. When do we want it? Now. But that was terrible. The three policemen had two vicious, dangerous-looking dogs. The firefighters had fire hoses. The firefighters were putting fires on the people, and so the water was so strong, some of the store's windows were even breaking the glass. Some children were flipped over by the water. 3 policemen let go of the dogs at once. Some of the dogs were biting, killing, hurting of the blacks. Martin Luther King did not like it. And so, after that, he was dressed in black. Suicide. He was prepared until someone else in a white suit actually shoot him with a gun. And so he was thrown in jail because none of the policemen actually sent him to kill him. Martin Luther King's family come to jail to see that white man. They said, we forgive you. I know you would say mean things to him, but they wanted to stick with Martin Luther King to not be mean to one another. And you should never forget of Martin Luther King Jr. birthday on January 16th. And that is the end of my story.
Now, white and black are together.
Now, black and white are together. And now you will never forget the story of Martin Luther King. The end.